Hello guys, once again it's Matt, and today we have another video. Thank you all the members, all the patrons. Make sure to subscribe. We are trying to hit 50,000 subscribers, and let's get into it. And today I wanted to talk a little bit about the Su-39 and the Su-25T again, guys. It is kind of weird. So here is the thing. It is an aircraft, or both of these aircraft, they are being added in a very weird manner, okay? They are being added with the better version as a premium and the older version as a tech vehicle, which is for them like 90% of the community. It is kind of weird. It doesn't matter. It is still an amazing aircraft. I want both, for myself, and I will probably get it for myself, both of them. But even without that, it is kind of weird that they are doing this from time to time. The first time that I think that recently that they did this, it was with the FRS, for example, that a better version was added as a premium instead of the Tech Tree, which is already kind of odd. It is something that I kind of disagree with. At the end of the day, for me personally, I will get the vehicle, doesn't matter what, but for the community itself, I know how it feels to be on that side and to not be able to get the better version of a vehicle just because it's behind a paywall, and a very big one, to be honest. Right now, with all of that, you need to understand that right now, the Su-25T and the Su-39, they are the same vehicle, okay? I don't know if they will add something different about them, but the main thing is that the Su-39 can not only carry the Mercury bot, the low light TV system, but also it can carry the Copio 25 radar. I was calling it Corio, but it is a Copio radar, sorry. And the radar is indeed a very interesting one. It is a smaller version, or using the same technology as the Zook, but smaller. So the same type of tech on the Yak 141 radar, And yeah, it is just a very, very interesting radar. If you don't know, this is actually a radar that was mounted, if I'm not mistaken, on the MiG-21-93, which is a very interesting modification of the MiG-21 as well, that could be added as an event or something like that in the future. It would be very cool. And not that it changes anything, to be honest. That's the thing. I understand that people are mad about it, but to be honest, it's nothing too crazy. The radar itself is nothing that completely changes the aircraft, right? But the thing is, I think the main thing about this is not the radar itself, is the possibility of modernization that the Su-39 can actually have. If you don't know, this radar, together with the Su-39, made it possible for it to shoot R-77s, for example, R-27s even, if I'm not mistaken. And that would be a very, very big change, because then you would need, or you would have basically a very good self-defense for the aircraft, right? Of course, R-60Ms can do their job. The Vikir can be kind of a derp weapon and kill aircraft as well, but it's nothing like an R-77, right? Even the R-73, if it's added to it, it's not going to be the same as an R-77. It is still going to be a very, very good missile, right? Or even the R-27 for defense of the Su-39. So there is where I can think that it really becomes a problem if these things are added, and I really want them to be added. Another thing is that, it's problematic to have this precedent, of having premium vehicles being better than the Tech Tree ones. I really disagree with that logic. I really think that it is, I'm very divided about these Su-25s, because to be honest, let's talk about numbers. Both of them were produced at the same number, so they were both made 8 out of, the T, the Su-25T and the Su-39. And so they're basically like a very low production aircraft, no matter what, right? But they are basically in the same kind of category, right? So what is dividing these aircraft to be one premium and one not? It is kind of weird, It kind of becomes the thing about the performance. And then the better one is the premium, which is even weirder, right? So You get what I'm saying? Like, for me personally, what it would be the best thing ever, it would be for both of these aircraft to be in the tech tree, to be honest. Because both of them are in the same level, or even in a folding kind of situation, right? You can get the Su-25T, and later you can get the Su-39, but you don't need to if you don't want to, right? Or something similar to that. And then add another aircraft as a premium. Maybe the UPG, which was one of the Su-25s that were made to be a naval variant, or an export T model, or a trainer, something along those lines that would be more basic than the tech tree ones, right? Even with that, I mean, as I said, the aircraft itself, they're amazing. I love the two of them, but it would be the main, like, it would be a best course of action, in my opinion, for both of them to be in the tech tree. But there is something that some players did that I will leave the link in the description, and it is a petition to swap the places of the Su-39 or Su-25TM with the Su-25T. So if you agree that instead of what we have right now, we have the Su-25T as the premium and the Su-39 as the tech tree one, go out there and vote on it. Maybe they change it if enough people vote on it. I doubt that it will be changed, but if you really want that, you can go ahead there and vote. As I said, I will leave the link in the description. And as I said, for me, it would be even better for both of them to be a tech tree vehicle, but that's probably not going to happen anyway, right? This is the most unlikely situation ever. So yeah, it's kind of weird. I'm just hoping that we don't see something like better and better versions of aircraft in the premium lineup than in the tech tree lineup. I mean, it would be okay depending on the situation. For example, if something like a MiG-23 MLD, but the -98 version of it came, you know, with R-77s and stuff in the way future, like long future, then it would be okay, because that is just a prototype that was just tested, and it would be kind of okay. But something like an Su-39 that has been produced in the same level of quantity, according to most sources, as the normal T, kind of weird, you know. Even more weirder when the Su-39 is the better one. So yeah, this is my opinion on it. I don't know what you guys think about it. Leave it in the comments. And yeah, if you want, go ahead and vote on the changing of the Su-39 for the Su-25T. No, it's no like a guarantee that it will be changed. Probably it won't, but it is a cool way to get into the community more, like engage it at the same time that you are going to the proper like ways to do it. So it is very good, and it makes it so it's a very constructive criticism to the game, right? Instead of just yelling that it's, oh my god, Su-39 in the premium tech tree, you know. This is more constructive, is what I mean, right? Go there, vote on it, and maybe it will be changed. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe, and I see you guys on the next one. Bye guys, see you.